Hey guys, welcome back to Henry's Art Lab channel. My name is Henry, and if you're new to this channel, on this channel I'm basically documenting my Pinterest ads journey, my wins, my mistakes and lessons learned. So if you're curious about running ads on Pinterest, then make sure to subscribe because this channel is for you. Let's get right into this video. So in this video, I'll just be sharing with you guys the results from the May campaign. So the ads which I ran from the 1st of May till today. And I'll be sharing with you guys the ads that actually performed well, the ones that underperformed, and possibly the next optimization strategy for my next campaign. So let's jump right into the ads. As we can see, so this is the campaign here, all ads from May, and overall spend is 156 euros. And I also have to make a point here before I continue. It's this budget here is not like the ideal budget I would recommend for anyone who wants to see actual results and get enough data. This is just me testing with like friendly budgets, 5-7 euros thereabout in between. So if you want, I think if you, depending on what kind of ads you're running, so if you want like more insights, more data, I would suggest that you should maybe spend more. So, but anyways, let's continue with the video. So in total I spent 156 euros and 37,000 impressions. So for me, what is most important is like the outbound clicks and also like the click-through rates, which I think is quite decent. So I had about 353 outbound clicks, and you can see the campaign budget was left at 5 euros this last week. So for the individual ads that performed, so as you can see, so these were the ads that were performing well. I think that's why I left them running, and they had more clicks. So about, I think 74, 75, 68 outbound clicks. So I left these ones running. The rest I turned off because of course they were not performing as much as I wanted. And also I would like to point out that during the second or third week of May, like this month, I actually added new ad creatives and I tested them on a higher budget, so which was I think for around like maybe 10 euros or so. And as you can see here, I think that was why you had this kind of this rise in the graph here. And then after like, so 28 to 23, I found that maybe just one of them was kind of performing well. Like I think I had about 3 to, I think not just those 3, but I think I had about 5 of them, 5 new ad creatives. So I made 5 new ad creative based on the ones that were performing well already, not based on the ones that were not performing. So that is this one here and this other one, this one. This particular ad creative or this design has actually been performing well across all platforms. So yeah, and to be honest, I think this one has been quite inconsistent. Sometimes it performs well, sometimes it doesn't perform well. This other one, sometimes it performs well as well, sometimes it doesn't perform well. So they're quite inconsistent, but these particular ones, these two, I think they've been performing well across multiple platforms like Facebook and Instagram and also here on Pinterest. So I created like like I said, I created like 2-3 other, or 5 of them actually, new ad creatives, and there was nothing, I didn't get much result that I wanted. So yeah, that's it for I think the ad creatives. So jump down to like an overall insight. So here again you can see I have about 37k impressions and like 354 pin clicks. So the spend, there are times, to be honest, there are times when I've spent a lot more than this, about 200 euros, 300. And again, it's a conversion campaign. So for anyone who's not familiar, so it's like driving people to take actions on your website, be it sales or email marketing, newsletter sign-ups and all that. So just for, or to add product to their basket. So that's the purpose of conversion campaign. And the interesting thing is that actually from this campaign I had like one extra or two extra, I think two extra new email newsletter sign-ups. So for maybe they were not so convinced, or for some reason it was pricey, or for some reason they were not so convinced, so they decided first of all to sign up for my email newsletter and get the free digital prints. So yeah, so these are the two, one, two, three, and I think I had this one as well. So it had like 6 in the space of 3 days. I think it was not enough for me. I had this one as well, 14, which was not bad, to be honest. So in total I had like 5 of these new ad creatives. As you can see, I had like 5 of them, so 7 pin clicks in the space of 3 days. I think it could be better. So I was more or less like this time a little bit more strict out with the ads, like judging their performance. In the past month I would normally just like, you know, let them run, give them a little bit more time to pick up. But if when I'm changing like the ad creatives, then I do give them normally like a shorter time frame to get performance, so like space of 3 days thereabouts, with of course a reasonable budget. So again, for those of us who are not aware, like I don't have much audience data here and insight or regional insight, because I have the Performance Plus active. So on the Performance Plus active, when you have the Performance Plus active, which is this here, you basically, I think I'm just hoping maybe Pinterest introduces that in the future. But when you have the Performance Plus active, you don't get detailed insight about your audience actions. So like what devices they are using, which age group or age grade is actually engaging more with your content, which region specifically is engaging more with your content and all that. So they are I think this Performance Plus is a bit limited in that aspect. But when you don't have the Performance Plus on active, then you can get all these insights on which age group and, you know, which devices your audiences are also using to engage with your ad. So yeah, so far I think this is basically the results in a snapshot. We got clicks and we got no sales, of course, but a couple, 1 or 2 lead sign up. I have to check that again, but there was definitely at least 1 sign up from the for my email newsletter, so which is also good. And I think, just so I don't leave it out, maybe one other way which one could, like, I think, get an overview of the audience insight is when you click on this audience insight, which I've just clicked on now, and here you can see your audience. So in comparison to Pinterest, you can also compare them. So you see your audiences here, people who, what kind of topics they are interested in more. So if, for example, in my case, finance, I think they have a higher affinity. For now I'm not interested in finance. And then vehicles, you have 2.20, so which is, I think, good for me, 2.20 affinity. And age, great, you can see that the age distribution, from the age distribution here, the age range between 25 and 24, I think, to 40, they are all quite interested in my product, or they have higher potentials, I would say. And of course, the gender, a little bit more females than male. And you can see the devices, so people use lots of iPhones, so my audiences, most of them use iPhones, which I think is good. And then you can see the regions, United States, others, India, and so on. So, but basically this is where you can get like more or less like an overview, a snapshot of the audiences, your audience, you know, people who are actually engaging with your content. But like I said, when you have the Performance Plus active, to get the specific data insights, sorry to say, that are specific for that ad campaign, you won't get them. Actually, you won't basically get your audience insights, how they're engaging. You won't know what devices they're using to engage or interact with your ads. That's just the drawback of Performance Plus. Of course, in the future, I will try to like run ads without the Performance Plus, but for the next month campaign, I am not certain which campaign or kind of campaign I should run. I still have to decide between now and I think Saturday what kind of campaign I should run, if it's maybe to go for more email marketing or to go for more sales campaign and, you know, tweak up the regions. I have to decide that. And yeah, so there you have it. That's it for this May campaign from Pinterest. Now, if you have been running ads on Pinterest or you are currently running ads on Pinterest, then please comment below. Let's connect and discuss. Let me know what's working for you and what's not working for you. And in the next video, I will try to also like answer some questions which I got from the comment section from past videos. And if you found this video helpful, informative, insightful, then please make sure to like and also subscribe. It helps the algorithm, it helps my videos to reach out to more people who are like in my level or who are trying to go beyond my level or who are trying to come or start advertising on Pinterest. I really appreciate that when you do that. And until the next video, I will talk to you guys. Peace.